Hello viewers, MikeMoneyGMR here. We're back with more Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We made it to the Mystic Caves, I believe is what it's called. And like I said, I went over here so I could get those rings and mark my place. This place, as I was saying, can be kind of a pain in the ass. There's a lot of, one chance places to go. That enemy, if you attack it while it's doing that, you'll take damage. If you attack it any other time, it'll die. Most of the enemies here are kind of predictable. You got these cool little things, like those little spikes that come out of the wall. If you try real hard, you can take it. You can come up there, but I can never really pull it off. If you actually play multiplayer mode, this is one of the levels you can actually play. And it's not at all easy, to say the least. On top of that, if you do play this level, since it has that split screen, it makes it even more difficult than it already is to play it. And that's saying something. I also love the animation of when you're hanging on the rope. It's just hilarious. Come over here, jump, jump, jump. Kill that bastard. Be very careful here, because he's going to do that. There you go. Also be very careful here you don't accidentally land underneath that and get killed, because I think I've done that before. There you go. Okay, take your time here. I think we want to just jump. There you go. Actually, hold on. Let me grab these rings and this. Just because I love the star music. I don't think it's actually called star power in this game. I think it's called invincibility, just invincibility. I can't actually attest to that because I don't really know. Oh, look, another one. I know I missed out on some rings. Forgive my stupidity. I gotta wait for it to come back. Come on. There you go. No shit. Aha. This one's also another difficult one. You gotta jump, jump again. Ah, I missed it. Don't worry. I think it respawns, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Unless you come down here. Ah, okay. I know how to get it. I don't know if you can grab onto it well. Oh yeah, you can. Haha! Take that, game, in your bastard ways. There's another path up here, but I don't remember if it's an easy path or a hard path. Okay, it's a kind of harder path. These things won't hurt you if you land on them, but they will smash you, so you gotta be careful, like I said. I forget if I mentioned that or not. I know that I mentioned that they'll smash you, but they won't hurt you if you touch them. So, alright, here's the end right here. So you got that going for you. I really need to do better on getting through these levels because I'm not getting enough points for a continue. Ugh. I don't know how I used to do it, but I used to be able to just, get a continue every time I would beat a level. This could be bad. Thank you, Tails. I love that sound. Boop. The music here is actually kind of, rockin', I won't lie. It's not a bad, song. Kill that guy, because he will stop your path from going through here. Though, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really listen to this song very much, because, I don't really get to this level that often. Wait for these guys to do their thing, then, kill one at least. This way. That'd be fine. So I'm not gonna get killed by getting stuck. Okay, so I think it's okay to fall here. Once again, wait for Mr. Lightning Bug to do his thing. Oh, that's what they're called, right? Lightning bugs? Ah, hell, right. Thank you, Tails, once again, for glitching me the hell out. Those rings probably worth it. Jump on this in the middle, jump over here. I know, I'm just talking about what I'm doing in the game now. I know a lot of people don't like that, but you know, I'm doing this kind of like a walkthrough slash let's play because I like doing that. I guess I can do a little bit of story time. This level gave me the most trouble in the world when it came to playing. Like, I couldn't tell you how many times I failed this level. Like, that was like not meant to be there or what, but anyway. The boss of this level, I don't even remember what it is, to be honest. We want to grab that just for the hell of it. I mean, if we can get 50, we'll be getting somewhere. Nope, apparently not. I know I already got one, but you can get some more points by having another one, I think, so might as well grab it. 47, we still don't have enough. Oh well. Let's get down here. Oh no, I know exactly what this boss is. This boss is annoying. So you have these spikes that fall from the ceiling and rocks and stuff. Then you have him with drills. What he does is he just launches towards you and tries to hit you with his drills and then goes back into the ceiling. Now the rocks won't hurt you. It's the stalactites is what they call them? Oh hell if I remember exactly. But it's those like spiky rocks that you have to watch out for. If those hit you, of course you're going to take damage. Phew, that was close. I remember though when I first played, I thought that the rocks hurt you too, and so I tried avoiding them. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy. But, you know that when you first play a game like this, you don't know what does and doesn't hurt you, so you're gonna play like that. You're gonna play overly cautious. There, we got him twice there. I don't even remember how many hits it is usually to finish him off. And I've been like racking my brain for hours trying to remember what his other name is. Dr. Robotnik, that's what it is, yeah. Haha. I just remember him also as Dr. Eggman. I think they use that in other Sonic games as well. Still didn't get continue, but... Oh god. I'm telling you, we're getting into the levels that I just don't like. This one, you won't die immediately if you land into the oil. Not necessarily, at least. If you fall into the oil, what ends up happening is you have to jump out. Like, you have to jump your way back out. And you have to do it rapidly or you'll sink. Kind of like, I always do that. Kind of like in, the game, what the hell is it called? Super Mario 64. You know, where in, like, on the quicksand level, if you're in the quicksand and you don't, jump out, you will actually, you know, sink and die. The thing about that is in this game, that's kind of the same basic principle, where if you land in the oil and you don't jump out, you will die. What you should take away from that is that, a lot of the time you're going to be above the oil, thankfully, but there are key points where you will actually end up, you know, in the oil, so you might as well prepare yourself for that. Not very often, though. I love these little slides, though. Little oil slides. Not sure how Sonic maintains his color, though. Right on the spikes. Great way to go, Mike Money. Way to go. Little trick I forgot to mention. you can actually jump off the wall after, you know, running up it a little bit, and you will, you know, go flying in the opposite direction a la, you know, Lara Croft. But it doesn't help you very much in most cases. I was trying to do it there and it didn't let me. Kill that little thing. I'm not even sure what that is, to be honest. Okay, jump up here. Jump up here. Last but not least, up here. Okay, jump. Jump over that. Roll your way through that. Damn it. Ah, here's one of my favorite things about this level. Cannons! They totally took that straight from Donkey Kong, yes. Nah, I'm just kidding. But they are pretty neat, you gotta give them that. Taking my time here just a little bit. I don't really know how your time bonus is calculated in this game, to be completely honest. I don't know if it's based off of, you know, like how many minutes you have. Like if you have, you know, 1 minute, you'll get more points, or if you have 2 minutes, you'll get more points, so on and so forth. I don't know how that works, to be completely honest. Sorry, Tails. Ah, there's the exit. Sweet. We're actually doing rather well, might add. Oh, another fun fact. You notice how it has the Tails on the signpost at the end? Let me pause and talk about this for a second. In multiplayer mode, it's a race. That's basically how they did it. They wanted it to be played as a race. I don't know why I keep bringing up multiplayer mode, but I kind of want to explain it to you because you kind of gives the point across. In multiplayer mode, there's different ways to win the game. Like there's like little secret items that you can get. Like you can get rings and those little capsule things. You can get where you both switch places, so that like say if you were in a really bad spot and your teammate wasn't, or like your opponent wasn't, you can switch spots with him by getting this one thing. But your goal was to get to the end before your friend, right? Or your opponent or whatever. The thing is, when you made it to the end, if you made it as Tails, it would show Tails, and if you made it as Sonic, it makes it as Sonic. So that's why they have it. Plain and simple, you know, but I had to go into more detail because you know me. I love to explain everything to the last minute detail because, hey, it's my nature, you know? Does that make me a good Let's Player? I don't know. Bounce pads here. Oh, this actually does something interesting. I don't know which one I want to jump into. Let's try this one. Oh, wow, that was a weird glitch. Let's try this one. I know I'm using the word glitch too many times, but, you know. This is kind of interesting. See those giant spike things? You can't hurt them at all. They're invincible. But, you know, there. Push this in, let go, and you'll be launched. Of course, you gotta push your way back, you know, with it. Oh my god. Haha, got you, buddy. Thought you shoot me first. That's a first. Let's see, let's go down the oil here. I don't even know if it's oil, it just looks like oil. I mean, it's called the oil field, so I would assume it really is, but, you know, it's just like... Oh, God. It's a weird color, so you never know. It could be sludge, which is technically oil as well. I don't know, I'm not fooling anybody. Let's keep going, shall we? there's shoes up there if you want to get them. I don't care to. Like I said, I don't like the shoes in this game, just because I don't like having limited control of myself, because, you know, the running animation kind of takes away a little bit of your control. What you can do here, actually... Not that. You can actually launch yourself if you jump at the right spot and make your way up there. I mean, I had some really tasty food, but it's like fighting me a little bit right now, I'm not gonna lie. That's why you heard that hiccup. I've actually been getting indigestion like crazy. I know I'm going to get something funny out of this, but I keep telling myself I need to, you know, like, cut back on soda a little bit, and that probably would help. But I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of hard for me to do, because, you know, water is just, like, no, not water, soda is just something that I really enjoy, you know, and, like, I remember I listened to Nintendo Capri Sun one time, and he was talking about how he had to give up Coca-Cola, which is something I used to drink like water all the time. Like, I would have like 6 or 7 Cokes a day, until I switched to Dr. Pepper. The thing about that, you know, is there another path I can take? Yes, there is. Okay. You know, now that I've drank Dr. Pepper, I only drink like maybe at the most 5. I know that's still a lot, but, you know, like, when I said I used to drink like 6 or 7, I'm actually kind of stretching the truth a little bit. Sometimes I would drink like 10. If I had the opportunity, I would drink that many, you know? And, you know, soda's not cheap. That's one thing you hear about a lot. Anyway, here's the boss. Maybe you can't die in the oil unless you sink to the bottom, so, you know, take that to your advantage. This thing you can't hurt, so just jump over it. That's what you got to watch out for. Oh, had one of my moments. Yeah, the thing about this boss is you can only hit him once. I forgot about that. The reasoning is because he stays invincible a lot longer than he does in all his other stages. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Oh, we only have 1 life again. Shit. Slow down. No rush, Mike. No rush. There we go. Oh, god damn it. You actually can't bend down on this stuff. So I just screwed myself getting hit by that guy. Jump over that. I think you can actually hide down in the oil during this part if you want. Oh, you can actually duck under it, I forgot. Depending on how high it goes, of course you can duck underneath it. Shit! There was nothing I could do. Yeah. Anyway, that's the best we could do. We made it all the way to the oil fields. We'll see what the demo shows us. Anyway, though, all I have to really say to you now is that, like I said, this was just kind of something to have a little bit of fun before I, continued on. This isn't gonna be considered a show off or anything. This is just kind of, something to do for fun, I might even call myself like Let's Challenge or something instead of Let's Play, even though I've been saying Let's Play the whole time. Aquatic Ruin, that's right, yeah. Though, it's just like one of those things where, I brought this, I decided to pop this game in because I was just like, this seems like something that would be just kind of entertaining to do, just a little, game, so to speak, to just kind of kill some time while I decide what to do next, Yeah, I can't really think of anything else to do right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and stop for today. And hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's kind of not my thing, to do things like this, especially since I know I'm gonna get a thing saying you got to, complete this. Don't worry, I'm not, contemplating not doing it. I do want to come back sometime and, give this another shot. But for the time being, I'm just going to take this moment to just kind of do this, enjoy myself a little bit, I mean, look at that, 1992 Sega. A great game, and it was only in 1992. Ain't that just amazing? Here you go, more multiplayer. If I had a second player, or even just a second controller, I could give you an idea of what multiplayer is like legitimately. Like, actually, I think I can go into it, just to kind of give you a indication of what it is. Because I don't have to actually start it or anything without a controller. So here you go. Okay, you have Emerald Hill Zone, Mystic Cave Zone, Special Stage, and Casino Night as your four choices really. For stages, you got the 3 there. And the background keeps changing to Sonic and Miles. Or, as I always call them, Tails. Basically, you start up any of these levels, you're gonna get, your typical thing that you saw at the beginning where, player 1 gets Sonic, player 2 gets Tails, and you race through the level. I don't even know why I'm doing this. I was given an outro. But, for the most part, I'll just go ahead and do this anyway since I've started, and I have to finish what I started. If you do the special stage, here's how it works. The special stage will always be random. And what it is it's a goal to see who gets the most gems before the end. I mean, not gems, the most rings before the end. If you play 1 player, which is stupid because you're supposed to be playing 2 player, it'll always be Sonic. If you play, well, even if you do play 2 player, it most likely will always be Sonic, and here's why. Anytime one of your characters jumps, that person gets in front. If you both jump at the same time, Tails stays in the back, Sonic stays up front. When me and my brother used to play, we wouldn't play fair for this. Sonic would always be in the front, and Tails would always be in the back, so Sonic always won. You get where I'm going with this, right? It's just like, what? It doesn't seem fair at all. But yeah, and, you know, it's strange that the levels that they give you, you can't get any more of them. Like, there's no unlockables. Like, if you play all through these 3 levels, what ends up happening is you come back to the screen every time you play through the 2 levels once you beat them, right? Which, I think you can die and leave the level and go back in. You know, you don't get any punishment for death. But the thing is, if you do, you know, fail to get through the level, you get sent back here. If you complete the level, it defaults to the next one in the thing. Like, you know, say you beat Emerald Hill, it goes to the next one. You beat Mystic Cave Zone, it goes to Casino Night. You beat that, it goes to Special Stage, and that's it. That's all you get. If you play through Special Stage, I think it goes for 3 rounds and then it stops and brings you back here again. So you kind of get the idea of like what this multiplayer was at the time. I mean, it's interesting that they actually put a multiplayer in a Sonic game. That was this, you know. But at the same time, you're like, why only give you select levels of the game? I mean, I know that it's limitations because it was a cartridge, it wasn't a disc. So cartridges can only fit so much information. And it's like, well, if you unlock every level for multiplayer, that's going to be a lot of memory. So, yeah. Anyway, that's enough screwing around. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Remember, if you want to in the comments, give me motivation to continue. You know, just say, hey Mike, I think you can do this. You know, you're playing maybe a little sloppy. I won't even mind if you say that. But you can do this. I believe in you. And I will give it another shot. However, if you don't want to see any more of this, that's okay too. Just know that I don't plan to go back to my other Let's Plays until I get some feedback on some things, or unless I just make the decision myself, which if I don't get decisions, I'm probably going to do a coin toss or something like that. And I know that makes it sound like I'm forcing you guys to comment, but I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, I want to kind of give some but viewer input. But for this, you know, this is just something fun to do. And so, yeah, it's all up to you guys what you want me to do. Do you want to see me stumble through this a little bit more? Do you want me to start from the beginning if we do? And try to do it all in one go, or do you want me to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Cut my way to where I was before, and you know, play on my own, and just get there eventually, which it would probably take a while since I suck at this game. I'm not gonna lie, because it took me like 4 tries to get to the final level or something like that, and that was in one playthrough. That wasn't like you know, that was just me getting more and more determined. Though I did progressively worse, which is kind of funny. Each time, like, I would always get hit. I would never really make it to the end without getting a whole bunch of points, but that's not important. Anyway, I've been ranting way too long, so let's just go ahead and stop. I will see you guys in the next episode, whenever that may be. So, if you're going to bed, sleep well. If you're staying up, going to work or whatever, have a nice day. Or if you're just having a lazy day like I usually do most of the time, enjoy it. Enjoy it as much as you can. Till then, everyone, bye.